Hey, what's up YouTube? So today we're going to
walk around
our new studio.
well, near our new studio. Our new studio is at it's at one of these creative parks, right?
That's the park.
Let's just walk.
Okay.
It's literally translated to creative park where there's like you can see like offices
And some store.
they're not really. Most of them are office space, not so much of retail stores. There's also like coffee shops and places for workshop, and well, it's like a creative district, right? Where you get like spaces for all kinds of things that are a little bit more artistic instead of the traditional retail stores. It's like people in China never seen graffitis. But yeah, like you really don't get that much graffitis in the city because there's actually like nowhere to paint, like in terms of like just on the wall, right? That's why some of these graffitis are pretty interesting. So they pay people to paint these graffitis on purpose. They're just like while you see people taking pictures. So that's what the district is for. It's more like a office space, but in the same time, it gets a little bit of traction because of all the graffitis and artwork that's done around this area.
Yep.
So how do you like this space?
I don't.
Compared to the old space?
I prefer the old space more than this one.
Really?
Yeah. Because the environment's really great for that one.
Well, for me, like to be honest, I don't give a shit. Like I mean, like as long as it fits all our stuff, right?
Yep.
And there's like enough space to shoot in, like I think that's fine. Like we're just gonna grab a bubble tea.
Yeah, bubble tea store.
So bubble tea is actually warm right now, so we're gonna get more ice. So we just grab bubble tea. I guess we start from the front.
Yeah. Okay.
No, we start from the front. So this is actually the first aisle of the park, or whatever you want to call it, since I don't see these kind of areas around North America. So let's just call it a park for now. Okay. Let's just settle with the park for now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna go to the front of the park and start from there. Front of the park. So that's actually the side of the park where you got all the food area, stores and things like that. I mean, like I never tried any of these. I think we tried one of these, right? As a takeout.
We tried that one.
BBQ stuff.
The BBQ stuff, yeah.
Right. We tried that, and it was okay. It was kind of salty, right? Remember, it was the first day.
Really salty.
Yeah, it was the first day we moved.
in.
Pretty salty, but anyways, you got this aisle on the side where you got all the food stuff, and then I'm not sure if there's any takeouts around, but that's just for this area, the main aisle.
Right.
And on the side, on the right side of me, is all the aisles that are office space and entrance. And on that side, right?
Yeah.
It's the main entrance.
The name's really interesting. This one's a fish mistake. How fish mistake it is?
Mistake.
How fish mistake it is?
Yeah, I'm probably never gonna try that. Like the last thing I will eat in China is probably fish. The last thing I will eat in China is fish. Like I'll probably never like want. Like I actually eat them like once in a while, but if I had to pick or pay, then last thing I will eat is fish. But you like fish, don't you? You're okay.
So. I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, with the fish.
I prefer the meat.
The fish pot or whatever they call it, right? What the hell is that? It's like they have
sour fish.
It transferred to it translated to what's that thing called?
Stinking fish.
No. Sour veggie fish. So
yeah.
It sounds pretty nasty. It tastes alright. It's actually a little bit spicy.
Yeah.
It tastes alright, but I don't know. I don't really like it. I don't hate it, but yeah,
I'm okay with that.
Thing they have here.
I'm okay with that, but I more prefer the meat, like steak, like barbecue thing.
Barbecue, so like the traditional barbecue duck, the barbecue chicken.
And also the
barbecue
seafood.
Pork. What kind of seafood? Like
crab, shrimp, that kind of thing. No fish.
No fish. Crab,
fish.
shrimp. I don't. Actually, you do get a little bit of crab and shrimp around this area. Like not around this area. I mean, like around China.
I mean,
like,
in China, yeah.
Yeah, in general, like a lital bit of that. But are they good though? I mean, like they're pretty expensive.
No,
in terms
no.
of seafood, they are always expensive.
But in Cantonese way to doing the seafood thing is really great.
You sure?
Yeah.
They're like all of them are steamed. That's how they cook it, right?
Yeah, but they keep the taste really great.
I don't know, man. They're just steamed seafood. Like to me, like the North American way or the European way to cook those like seafood. It's like they're a little bit fried, and then there's like sauces on top of that.
Yeah, I know.
There's no bones, nothing like that. So for me, that tastes okay. So we're actually in the front right now, and let's just walk a little bit more towards that side so we can like see like the whole park, I guess. Okay, so we start from the front, right?
Yeah.
We have
Here's the main entrance. There is the subway station. We walk to here.
That's the other thing I like about this area is like it's actually a little bit closer to the subway station than our old studio.
600 meter.
Yeah, so the old studio is like a kilometer. So we got the KFC here. We got the main garden or whatever that thing called.
I think it's called entrance.
Right, so we got the main entrance here. That's the main building, and right, I dig it. So I mean, in terms of liking it, like I'm not sure if I prefer anywhere to be like a studio space. I don't have any preference, to be honest. As long as it works, then it's kind of not too far from the metro stations.
I prefer near to the metro station, and they got the like post office. I can ship something to anyone, to our customer, anything. And also, I need a high ceiling, really high ceiling. But right over here, we got only 5 something. No, not
4.4 meters. But the
4.7
thing is
something.
that in the last couple videos, I think there was one where we talk about how much space do you actually need for like a photography studio. It's like you don't even have light stand that's like 4 meters. So that's the thing. Like if you're shooting like, let's say, bigger objects like furniture, cars and things like that, you might need like a bigger or higher ceiling. But when you actually don't have anything that's higher than like light stands is higher than 3.7 meters, then I don't see the point. But yeah, and this area is it's like at the edges of the park, and we was going to rent out this space, but it's a little bit more closer to the street. Pretty nice. Like
one museum for the industrial upgrade.
This guy's chinked out. Industrial, right?
Yeah.
So what do they actually have? Like propaganda stuff. Alright, we got all these propaganda stuff right here. There's actually a lake behind us, and the street behind us
is like a
pond.
Actually, it's really
A pond, right? A lake?
Actually, it's a pond.
Yeah, a pond or a lake or whatever you call it, a river.
We call it Haiju Lake.
Yeah, so it is a lake.
Lake.
Oh, it was that over lake.
So I'm not sure. In Chinese, they call it Haiju Lake.
And so behind us, the street behind us, I'm not sure if you have been there. It's like a really ghetto street. It's like you're back to the 80s or the 90s, where there's like a street in the back. If you walk down that street, it's like the 80s. I'm telling you, like or the 90s.
I haven't walked to there before.
We should.
I should
go
once,
there sometimes.
Yeah. I should go there.
Because like it's literally like back to the 80s, where like everything's like run down. It's kind of like a mess, and I don't know. It's like it's back to poverty. That's what it is. But on this side, we got you can see like how these buildings are. There's actually a picture over there where it shows like
before and after.
Yeah, before and after the old, like they literally like renovated the whole park.
The whole park, yeah.
It wasn't parks before. It was just
actually
buildings.
they used to be it's a manufacturer building before.
I thought just normal residence buildings. Is it?
I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Before they call it is a manufactured building before, but I'm not quite sure.
That's what it looks like. Like you know the street behind us, right? That's what it looks like. You should go there sometime. But right now it's looking like this. Look at that. Big difference. We'll walk that side. Okay. So we'll walk to the back of the park. I think there's only one parking lot there. Here. So I guess you don't get as many parking spaces as before.
Not that much.
I mean the rent. Oh, the other thing about the rent is a little bit more expensive than the one we rented right before. I think it's about like 20%, 30%,
30% something. Yeah. 30% something.
It used to be like 100
old time, 110.
Yeah, 110
Here's
RMB
150
per square feet, but right now we're paying about 150 with the managing fees and what tax they have or
the rents.
I mean, there's definitely a lot more traffic in terms of like just people like going around taking pictures. Like, does that really matter to us? I guess not. But yeah, I like these shops where they have like.
I haven't been. This is a new shop. It's a new shop. It's a coffee shop. It's called Hobby Lab H Cafe. Interesting.
Wait, so there's Hobby Lab. So there's photography, travel activity,
activity, and sharing.
Yeah, I like these. Like that's what I meant when they say like creative park. It's like it's a little bit more creative than the traditional like retail space that you see in China. I mean, like it's like a shared space where there's like coffee, things like that. People like places for people to hang out, right? So that's pretty nice. Since there's like so many people that has nothing to do, like in the weekend and things like that, it's nice to be here. I guess there's not too much traffic either. But yeah, so that's how it looks like before it's renovated, right?
Yeah.
Before and right now.
Before and after.
Right now, so much better. Yeah. But the pictures make it look better too. Right? And then beside us is the what's happening again? Is the it's the park, right? Where they it literally like the space is marketed as is full of hydrogen or
hydrogen. Right. It's a hydrogen park.
Right. So that's what they use as like a marketing point. It has like a lot of hydrogen or the oxygen. So not hydrogen, I mean it's oxygen.
Oxygen.
Yeah, my chemistry is so bad. But anyways, that's the point of marketing in China. Like to get good air, that's a marketing point.
So they say the 上冲果园 in Chinese, but that is the garden.
So that was the first aisle. That was the first aisle that we just saw.
Aisle.
No, that's not an aisle.
No.
And that's the second aisle. That's not an aisle.
It's the third. This is the third one.
I thought that's the first.
No.
That's the first one.
That one's the first one. That one's the first one. And that's one the second one.
Wait,
and the last one's right over there.
Is that the last one or there's one more?
No, just only 3. Right now it's got only 3 aisle only.
Right.
This really interesting thing is our aisle they call Paris.
Paris street or
street? They say the cost. The street.
But like on the actual address, it's not.
It's the same thing.
It's not that. Like you don't write that in the address, right? I think you
Yeah.
write something else. Are they making more space?
Yeah.
Okay, behind us, I think they're making more space for office and things like that. And there's like a whole other district across the lake. So that's
Going out, right?
yeah. I think we missed some of the aisles like in the middle. I'll check that out later. There's like a little bit of graffiti space and things like that.
They call designers dream space. They also call it the Ecology Park. Ecology Park. Wow, it sounds really fancy, but I don't think so. Ecology fancy.
Wait, what the hell is ecology?
Ecology, yeah, they say we call it Ecology Park here, but
well, I mean, at least you got like a whole bunch of trees here. You don't see that a lot in China, I guess.
no,
Definitely not.
definitely not. Yeah, in this kind of area.
And I guess it's Saturday, so not a lot of people around.
Yeah, so aisle number 3, our aisle.
Right, so there's a studio over here. Right there. Across Obama.
Obama.
That's a funny.
Obama.
I have to say like the space is actually properly renovated. Like it looks pretty like modern. Like the design's pretty modern in terms of creative and office space. It's pretty modern.
Yeah.
Look at that cat.
London.
Look at that dog. There's a dog.
Yeah. Oh. Hi. This washroom over here.
The one thing I don't like about this washroom is that like there's no privacy. You can literally like see.
Yeah. Everyone
Like-
can see it inside.
Right. Second floor. I think that's a bad like that's the icon of the park or
Yep.
the thing is like this thing that looks like a boat. Yeah, I think it looks like a boat.
It's a
Or
boat.
It looks like something I saw in Iceland. The landmark that I saw in Iceland. I don't know what's the name on that, but looks pretty
I'm not
nice.
quite sure. I haven't
Still a
been
lot
there
of
before.
constructions going on. So I guess we're going to refer forward. Yeah.
No, we can't do it out.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll go up on the other side. More popular meeting rooms right here.
You can use it.
I think
So for free?
we can use some of the space for free, but for some of the space we have to pay. Like for example, the library down there. There's like a big library down there that we have to pay like about 200 Canadian dollars for access for like an hour. Is that an hour?
Yeah.
I think it's an hour.
Yeah.
But it's more targeted towards these space where they're like making like clothing, fashion, things like that. You see these space.
This clothing office.
Yeah, for
That
fashion, they're like designing their customized like fashion jewelries and what else, a wedding dress, accessories, things like that. So there is a market for that. There's no photography studio, however. I think there's
No,
one
they-
upstairs.
It's just office only. I'm not quite sure.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you see it?
mahjong
Did you see it?
office.
Mahjong in See? Interesting, right?
That's a great use of office space.
For 115 per
What better use for
square
like office space?
meter fits. We're going out. Yeah, we're going out first.
What better uses of office space? Like, can you use it for like instead of just playing mahjong on the stand, right? So that's great. I think these are one like more of the older parts where they still need in terms of like functioning things like air conditioning and things like that function properly. There's a great graffiti here. I'm sure like plenty of pictures were made here. Or people took a lot of pictures here. Why is this guy shooting like rainbow out of his camera?
I don't know.
Just shooting. Oh,
The Fairbanks
and that's the
library.
first floor.
Yeah. First
And that's the expensive library we're talking about. Like after, we're probably just gonna go head down back to the first floor, and there's like it's like a pink space that's like like people happy to take pictures of. How many floors are in this?
Four. Floor.
We're at the first floor.
This is the third floor. Yeah.
So that's the first. So 100 to 300 square meters. Yes, square meters. That's one more floor above us. And you can see Kanto Tower right over there. Yeah, you can't see with that angle with the camera. It's like it's too wide, and it's under all those smog, so you can't find it. It's literally like that pointy thing right over there. But
One
back
store
to the
called
main
No
street.
BB. See, it's really interesting. Chinese, they get names.
Smell that? You smell it? That's like the
stinky,
tofu.
stinky tofu.
Ah, fuck that shit, yo. Let's go.
I really love that.
Fuck that shit.
You like it? You like
Nope, nope. Fuck that shit.
Oh, it's really tasty. You know what? Hey, turn on light. Wow, really large space here.
There's another area where like I think people take photos at. The balcony. Views are still the same.
Yeah.
About the same. Foggy days as always.
Wow. We can do shooting in here.
It literally looks like, you know, like this side I'm filming this side right now. Literally looks like you're at like a, you know, those prison basketball courts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're at a prison, right? You gotta go outside and play basketball, right? You gotta go outside and play ball, and that's where you're gonna end up. Neat.
I finished my bubble tea. Really tasty. You have to try in China the bubble tea. It's really cheap.
And then we can also rent this space, right? It's a little
Yeah.
bit more expensive.
745K per day. No, per day, per hour.
Okay.
45K per hour.
No, I think it's a little bit cheaper.
No, per hour.
No, no, this guy can. That's a whole rent double.
No,
40. You said 45K per hour.
No, no. 4.5K per hour.
Always you see like that pink space over there.
We can go this way to downstairs. Can you walk to there?
Kind of go
Yeah.
up and down every aisle.
Oh shit. Where is the trash can? I need a trash can. Okay, saw it. Let's see it here.
And that side, I think like kind of looks like it's kind of like the greatest spot to get somewhere. Like this side right over here, the second floor balcony, or the first floor balcony.
First floor balcony.
Anyways, like this balcony, I think it's pretty nice. What's
This one, VCND. That could be coffee shop or bar. I'm not quite sure.
like
Maybe the bar.
space.
It's a bar stay. I think so. No one's inside.
I'm sure it's like an office space. Definitely private space, more office space.
It's an office. It's an office. Yeah.
But yeah, some of the private space in terms of this personal space, you can't shoot in those. I guess. Yeah. Go down there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I like this balcony over here. But is that waste of
Someone
space or?
rented. They call the private space in Chinese, right over there.
Right. So it's rented then.
Yeah.
The July Mall. I like the name too.
July Mall.
Yeah, like I think from this side you can pretty much just see the whole backyard, the garden. But look at those two people just like sitting there having a picnic.
Picnic? I don't think so. Let's take a picture only.
There's like people are taking like having picnics like everywhere, and like you see like a random park on the street, and it's like people like, you know, having blankets out, things out like that.
Yeah.
Same with beaches and things like that. But yeah, that's the street I was mentioning.
Look like the 18th.
Yeah.
Right? What's
Yeah,
this?
I think like it's
No
been,
cramping.
it's been 45 minutes. We have been like walking, but
But we
that's
haven't walked to at all.
yeah, but I think we
Space.
got to like pretty much every spot, kind of.
China, beside it, it's
Almost spot in the first floor.
oh, we have to go to the pink space.
I think there's people shooting here.
I don't think so. No one's here. Here's the pink space right over here. So lots of people going to shooting and take some
Right, so
pictures.
it doesn't make sense at all for them to be, you know, shooting that setting with the traditional like COVID, but then, you know, like why not, right? can open the door halfway. Let me open it. But I guess we'll just end the tour here. The space is pretty nice, and I look forward to working in this space a little bit more since we just moved in about 2 months ago. What else do I have to say about this space? Like compared to my old space, it's definitely different, but you know, like another journey, another day to go. Anything more to say besides before we end the video? I guess not. So I'll catch you in the other video, right?
Okay. Bye! Oh, once again, this Alex Studio logo is right over here. So do that. I'll turn on the light. See it.
Alright, bye.